Hey, welcome back. Today, we're going to dive into a really subtle but, man, a powerful mental trap that so many of us fall into. It's this modern mistake that pits the comfort of having all the answers against the incredible power of just being curious. Okay, let's get into it.
So let's just start right here with a question for you. Seriously, what's your gut reaction? Do you find yourself leaning towards the safety of a known, solid answer? Or do you get kind of energized by a question that just cracks open a door to something totally new? Your answer to that is really at the heart of everything we're talking about today.
All right, first up, let's talk about why we're so drawn to answers in the first place. I mean, it's a completely natural human thing, and understanding that magnetic pull is really the first step. And that's really it, isn't it? The world can feel chaotic. It can feel overwhelming, so uncertain. And an answer, really any answer, can feel like a safe harbor. It gives you this sense of control, you know? That feeling of solid ground under your feet. This desire for security isn't some kind of weakness. It's a fundamental part of being human. But what happens when we start to prioritize it above everything else? Well, that brings us to the core of the problem. That deep, totally understandable need for solid ground, well, it can become a trap. We call it the certainty trap. So here's the crucial idea. The mistake isn't wanting certainty. The mistake is when we start valuing it more than curiosity. It's that exact moment when our desire for a final answer gets so strong that it just slams the door shut on asking new questions and exploring what we don't know yet. And you see this tendency pop up in a couple of key ways. First, we start clinging to rigid answers. Think about that one relative at the dinner table who has an opinion on something that is just set in stone, no matter what new information comes along. And second, we actually develop a fear of the unknown. Anything that challenges our nice, tidy worldview suddenly feels like a threat instead of something interesting. This comparison just lays out the two paths so perfectly. Okay, on one side you have the certainty mindset. It's driven by a fear of the unknown. But on the other side, the curiosity mindset, it actually embraces mystery. Certainty clings to the answers it already has, but curiosity is all about the active practice of asking questions, of asking why and what if. At the end of the day, certainty just wants to get to the conclusion, close the book. But curiosity, it just wants to explore, to keep turning the pages forever. So if certainty is the trap, what's the key to getting out? It's actually a pretty simple but really profound shift in how you see things. It's all about cultivating the incredible virtue of wonder. This quote just nails it. The counterpoint, the antidote to the trap, is to practice wonder and inquiry. And let's really hang on that word for a second. Practice. This isn't some magic trait you either have or you don't. No way. It's a skill you can build, a mental muscle you can strengthen every single day, just like going to the gym. So how do we actually do that? Well, first, just stay open to learning. This means actively looking for moments where you might be wrong and actually finding joy in it. It's that awesome feeling when you discover a better way to do something, or you realize a fact you've known for years is actually a total myth. Second, commit yourself to exploration. Just let your questions lead you. Fall down an internet rabbit hole about, the history of coffee or the physics of black holes. The goal isn't to find a final answer. It's to enjoy the search itself. And third, and this might be the most powerful one, learn to welcome mystery. Get comfortable with saying, I don't know. The greatest breakthroughs in history didn't come from people having all the answers. They came from people staring into the great unknown and getting excited by it, not scared. So let's bring this all together. This isn't just some abstract mental exercise, right? This is a fundamental choice about how we engage with the world and, really, with ourselves. It's a call to curiosity. Oh, I absolutely love this way of framing it. Certainty is all about arriving at a fixed point, a final destination where all the learning just stops. But curiosity is a continuous journey. It's a path of endless discovery, where every single answer just leads to a more interesting, more beautiful question. One path ends, the other one is infinite. And so as we wrap this up, the final thought is really for you. This choice isn't something you make once and for all. It's a choice you make every single day. In every conversation you have, with every new piece of information you come across. So which path will you choose today? The destination or the journey?